Welcome back, it is Coastal, and we are at it with another recording today of 1212 AD. As we get straight into it with some cavalry charging. For the... Oh, some more bow cavalry over here. But anyways, we're back out of some 1212 AD, which is one of the first times I'm actually reviewing a replay that is sent in. Which is very different from what I normally do, seeing how normally I play like Cult Arms and Gates of Hell, and I have played 1212 on the channel with my Constantinople series, but due to that being absolutely terrible, I did stop that, but maybe I'll recontinue it. I'll see. I still have the saves. So we have the mass cavalry running back and forth. A lot of Bocav and Shock Cav. Oh, we already have an engagement. Some Shock Cav, I guess, charging in possibly. A lot of cavalry going on. A lot of microing is going to have to be done in this. Honestly, it's, in my opinion, not worth it to bring this much Bocav. I don't find it works for me, but maybe for other people, because I just don't find they do enough damage. A nice giant line here of cavalry. This is a lot of units, Cav. But I'm going to say it's what this battle is going to be focused around. Because we have some mass repositioning going on here. As they trade blows back and forth. They really got to support with Shock Cav just in case they do get too close. You can always charge in. But that's also my opinion. Some other people may do it differently. But very light on the infantry. Oh, there's a general and some melee cav pushing up. We had a cav charge over here on some axe infantry. It's only light infantry, but sure. Oh, they're lighting it up on some Bocav. Do have a line of infantry pushing up for the... I don't want to pronounce anything wrong, but for this faction here. They push forward down this slope. Spear infantry is going to be amazing during this fight just because of all this cav. Any melee infantry or any shock infantry is going to get destroyed, but I don't think there's any shock. Yeah, there is. And we have some gunners and whatnot over here. More just some light harassment and I guess some charges going off on some spear infantry here. Nope. It's a good play not to charge. There's a big buildup of cavalry and archers over here, not really any infantry to support it. Very light infantry for this side. A lot more on this side. I'm gonna say it's all light. Oh, medium. Medium infantry here. So they fight in the force. What is this charging? Bocav and Shock Cav charging. As they are maybe gonna... Yeah, they're gonna meet. Gonna be close. They're gonna get the charge off. Some friendly fire coming in there. This Bocav is gonna get destroyed though. Sorry to get half strength and they're pulling out, so I'm gonna imagine they'll break. A lot of Bocav being pushed up now. Oh, we have some infantry being engaged over here. Possibly a rear charge coming in from this cavalry unit. They may not engage though, as this infantry is surrounded by cavalry. Probably not gonna survive for much longer. Oh, they're spear infantry, and they are what? Heavy spears? Yeah, they may. Bow cav trying to kill the spears, but having shot cav in against spears, not a good idea. Having some infantry push up is a good idea. I'd push out this shot cav, but that's my opinion. Just because they're decisively losing and they are not going to win in a long engagement against spears. Some more bow cav being shuffled around. And some shock infantry being engaged over here. Shock infantry, shock cavalry. Ooh, massive clash over here. This general's getting hammered by bow cav. Ooh, this whole cavalry decides to pull out. They should have sent all their cav in and then just maybe tried to bring some sword infantry down. Because it is only bow cav. Oh, and they're chasing some shock cav over here. A lot of bow cav moved up. Oh, we have some what is this? Hybrid shock cavalry. Moving up against spears, which is never a good idea to charge spears. Pretty much never a good idea. Unless you can get a rear charge. But this left side's not looking too good. They have a ton of shot cav that's now moving. They could hit some archers. Some elephants could be helpful in this, but they're not going to win this engagement here. Bow cav now into combat and one light shock against, what is this, medium? I would say heavy shock cav. They are not going to have a chance in winning that. Some elephants may be handy though. And some more light skirmishes with cavalry. The main line of melee infantry is now moving up. Pretty decently sized cavalry engagement. We have a general being committed and a elephant unit being committed, I would say. They should really bring these spear infantry over here. Or at least push it up to cover this gap here. A massive clash here. I would say they said no artillery because it is all cav, but it would have been interesting to see. We have a general charging in some bow cav. And this is all going to push back. Ooh, that's a big break there if they can get those to break. It's a lot of medium shot cav. And some elephants even charging in against this cav that wasn't even about to break, but I would say is now. Elephants are going to destroy here, already at 9 kills. Numbers are looking pretty decent, I guess, for the blue and yellow, which are now at 4,000 men. They did start with 5, so they've lost about 1,000. The red has lost about 2,000, but they did start with 8,000 men. So they are the more infantry heavy faction for sure. Ooh, a lot of melee infantry pushing up. It's a good idea to focus these spears because you can't charge spears unless you rear charge. Ooh, some bow cav being engaged from shot cav. It's going to be deadly for this bow cav. And it's only light. That's heavy there, but if they get caught, that's not good. Some more cavalry caught out. So it's more left side for the attackers, or defenders, I don't know what you'd call it, but for the faction in the red are kind of losing it. Just because there's 2 players on them. And then again on this side, it's only this cav left. Do have a general all the way back there. Another general. Another general being engaged in combat. And these spears did push up, but they're gonna be caught out of position with this infantry here as they push forward. Cavalry's getting out of the way. This bow's... Oh, I'm so used to saying cavalry now because of how much I said cavalry. Is getting caught out. And same with these spears. I would engage it and just try and rear charge. A lot of units coming forward now. Balance power is looking even now. Gotta maneuver these spears.
Enemy general is fallen.
Ooh, what? That is this general, I would say.
The enemy has found our concealed units.
And the bow cab that was over here, that was struggling behind, did get caught out. And we have some gunners pushing up now. A lot of infantry moving. It's gonna be rough for the yellow and blue faction because I don't want to pronounce names because I actually don't know what they are. I don't want to offend anybody. More cav being caught out. Just there's so much cav to micro. I couldn't imagine microing this much. But now what sucks is they can't create a solid line here because there's infantry and polearms and a little bit of cav behind them. Nothing too serious.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
A lot of bow cabs still. That has me kind of worried. That this faction here only has bow cab left, I would say. And even more cav being moved. We have some lines forming, I would say. Oh, we got some spears being charged here, but cavalry gets repelled from spears even if they're light spears. Another medium. So they have two lines somewhat here. A lot more cav.
The enemy is attacking our general.
These elephants did get up to 64 kills, and that's all in cav. Would be worth it to possibly for the attackers to maneuver their bow cav over here where there's handgunners. Or not, maybe not bow cav, maybe shot cav. But a lot of this infantry is going to be very vulnerable, and this polearms being recharged, which is a big win. So the lines are so thin, stretched out like this, they're going to get plowed over. And they are going to break, and this cav is all being engaged now. And probably not going to make it out of this fight.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
That is some cool looking cavalry there. And this more melee based cavalry is going to win. Balance power is, the numbers are a little even now. The attackers being down to 1,400 men, and the attackers, the faction red, I don't, and it's not showing me anymore. Like game glitch out. Oh, there we go. 3,500 for the blue faction and 4,500 for the red faction here. Both armies have lost decent amounts, and we have the infantry finally charging in. The first major infantry clash. As this, I'm guessing, shock infantry from the way it looks, charges in. Got a nice charge there. I really like this battle in the rain, it looks very nice. They charge in, and they're gonna destroy these spears. And immediately decisively losing. These elephants, though, could make a difference if they were able to rear charge them. Some more infantry being moved, and ooh, a general being engaged over here. but they don't have the numbers to take out that general in time. They need to make sure this infantry here wins and they can flank around, but they're holding pretty well here. But they're pulling out of combat, so they're going to take quite a few losses. And I still have infantry behind them. The numbers. So the red faction has 1,000 more men right now. And they need these elephants to charge in. And own this infantry here. Ooh. Possibly going for cavalry or a general could be nice. Or no, they're going for archers. I don't even know what they're doing now. They do have bow cav charging from the side at least. Almost all the infantry here is just gone. It's only archers here.
This is a shameful display.
We have, ooh, big engagement over here. But like I said, this cav is not being supported with infantry. Even though cav will get the bonus off a charge, the infantry will win in a prolonged engagement. And where are those elephants going? They're chasing down a general. Take a screenshot for the thumbnail. Because they aren't engaging in infantry. This general keeps pulling out. He's going to take some big losses, but there are some polearms which are going to do decent. Ooh, nice rear charge here. That shock infantry is going to be pretty crippled after that one. This general may go down over here, though. I'm not seeing any real generals at full health anymore. They've pretty much all been committed. It's pretty much, I would say it's gonna be close. Just because there are a lot of archers, but they are like melee infantry too, having that dual role. But they don't have the spears. And the gunners now are coming up, and that's going to be deadly. Oh, the elephants are engaging over here, still on this general. Getting some hopefully good kills with these elephants. Oh, they're going down. That's a better screenshot for the thumbnail, I'd say. But I think these elephants are going down pretty quickly right now. Already being... Ooh. Down. 4 elephants, I would say, went down. They are now not decisively losing. They're even combat. They can push these archers over. They can support this engagement and hopefully break a lot of units. This is 2 generals engaging one with infantry support, and they are gonna take this general out. Ooh, some gunners were taken out there. Still the shock infantry being able to wreck some spears. I couldn't imagine what kills the other unit got. 244 already on some precious spears in this battle because it's all cav based. You gotta keep these spears in to hold. If you're pulling them out, they're not gonna survive. And the elephants almost are pretty much dead, and they need to focus this general, and this general that was engaged by 2 generals and a spear unit is now being free, and he's still alive. And he's up to 233 kills. Ooh. Numbers are pretty much dead even right now. But a lot of the blue faction here is archers. You're gonna have to send them into combat because they're not in a good position to fire right now. And that is some polearms. They need to move this general out of combat. I'm not too sure if he's the one that went down though. They have some infantry free here now. They should move. This is the main force right now, and these polearms are breaking, which is huge because polearms are absolutely deadly.
Men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Ooh, it's not looking good. They have, I see two generals here. Another one that's breaking over there, so I'd say he died. I'd say there's only 2 generals possibly left for the red faction. Barely any cav left. I see 2 decently healthy units, 3. I see 3 units. Oh, 4. That's light bow cav, and that's not gonna do anything. 5 units cav, that's it. Pretty much. Most of the cap is gone, and it's just this engagement right now. The spear's just holding while the archers gun them down. The arm's looking really cool though, having like the Spartan helmets. Or Roman helmets. That like not key-shaped visor, but something close to that. Kinda risky charging these polearms, and this general's still here. Very good targets that are just not being committed. This bow infantry is now all in combat, pretty much. Which, they should have put these ones in, if anything, because they are out of ammo. Charging now, are they? Just taking the advantage. Still around the same exact number of men, with a lot of archers coming down to it. And a lot of units just standing still. Some big units over here that could come around and kill this cav if they aren't paying attention. This polearm unit is going to stand strong though, unless they do a rear charge. They're just going to go through these guys. Ooh, this general is being pretty much surrounded, but is gonna maybe win through all 3 of these units. They aren't very good melee infantry. No, they're tier 3. This polearm unit is wavering, and that's gonna free up a lot of infantry. And this general is now losing. It is going to be pretty much over. I would say blue faction has won. There's only 1:45, and I don't imagine this faction could turn around because all their generals are dead. This general still managed to stay alive with crossbows sitting right here. Nice shields on those crossbows though. Unless we have a mass rope, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Oh, the gunners opened up and almost wrecked. They wrecked this entire unit.
A dark moment.
Some big wavering going on now. These guns can open up again.
By the enemy.
They can get some big kills. Getting some more big kills with these polearms that I thought were going to rout, but they still are in play. Numbers now looking not so good for the blue faction with some serious routing going on now. I thought they had it. Guessing they don't. Balance power not looking good either. 7 seconds. Who's going to rout here? I actually don't know. Okay, they did win. The blue faction did win by the end of it. Surprisingly. Look at the kills here. Aw. Well, I guess that crashed. But anyways, that's all for today, and thank you for watching. Ghostal out.